it was not a good weekend for the Browns. 21-point loss to the Saints in a game that was tied going into the fourth quarter, a game that was there for the taking. Now, quick turnaround. Got to get ready for the Steelers on Thursday night.
These Thursday night games don't allow you really to spend much time thinking about the previous one. You got to get on the next opponent, understand what they're about as a team, offense, defense, special teams, all those things. So we need to lock in this week versus a division opponent. Obviously, yesterday, like we talked about after the game, very disappointing. Disappointing going to the fourth quarter with a chance and then not finish that game. And we all share in it. It's an offense, defense, special teams, players and coaches type of thing. So we all share in it. We have to look at all those things and go back to how you win games in this league and correct those things starting this week so you can go out and find a way to win versus a good Steelers team.
With that, let's welcome in Scott Petrak. He is the Browns beat reporter for the Elyria Chronicle-Telegram. You can check him out, brownzone.com. Scott, coming off a bye against a team that fired their head coach a couple weeks ago and is missing pretty much all of their front-end wide receiving core, man, it doesn't get much more disappointing or worse than what we just saw.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it all year long. I thought what was different this game was you're coming out of the bye for the Browns. I felt like there was some sense of re-energizing of the team. They were healthier for the most part. And then they get, it's hard to classify and describe all these things, but Jameis Winston throws for 395 yards. You get that kind of performance. You move the ball up and down the field offensively, 400-plus yards. You should be able to score more. That's a game where it sets up that you should be able to win. And now Derek Carr's still good and Kamar's still good, and obviously Taysom Hill. But, yeah, I mean, the Browns were a one-point dog or one-point favorite, depending on, where you look. It was a winnable game. It's 14-14 going to the fourth quarter. And then they get, blown out. And we've just seen too many times this year where they just don't come up big when they need to. And they just play bad football. Like that, you keep coming back to it. It's bad football almost week in, week out.
Yeah, that's kind of the same conclusion I came to. They're doing things that bad football teams do, and they've done it consistently. That makes them a bad football team at this point in time.